Oh man. Hey there. Seems like I got some post. Okay, so you guys must be wondering, what is that package? What is it? Oh, I am slightly blown out. Doesn't matter, we'll get on with it. Some of you might be wondering what this is. Sam, don't forget to blur this out. Don't want to repeat of last unboxing. If you guys didn't know, last time I did an unboxing in a video, so this one, I completely forgot to blur out one of my addresses, and I had to take the video offline for a second and like edit it to have a blurred thing. Back to this package. I made a new purchase. So I bought this thing. So it's like a tripod that you can kind of like bend into shapes and it would like stay there and you can hook it onto stuff. Super cool, super creative. Love it. I used it for the opening shot of this. And the reason I got that tripod was because this tripod is too big. It doesn't go low enough. And it's just really annoying. Although it is carbon fiber, it's still too heavy for me wanting to carry it around with me. So I kind of just go with just the camera, and that limits my setups. The only problem is, this tripod, this mount, the part where I put the camera on, I don't trust it fully. This is on the tightest setting, okay? And I can just move it. It takes a bit more strength obviously, but I can move that around. And I do not want to be putting this camera on a mount that I don't trust, especially if I'm going to be hanging it off stuff. Enter this package. Okay, I'm going to sit down for this. Hopefully, if I bought the right things, this should help. This is also me being quite lazy. You see in a sec. Yes, I think I got the right ones. Get out of here. So I got these. I'm going to do like a beauty thing. So if you didn't know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I just released the tutorial video. I don't want to bog you down with so much information, but these are thread adapters and I can use this to thread different things. For normal camera equipment, we use something called 1/4" thread sizers, which is this tiny little screw thing. You can find it in most cameras at the bottom where you put it onto the tripod and a lot of accessories. This thread size, focus. This thread size is called 3/8 inch. And it's mainly used for bigger camera equipment. For some reason, my big tripod uses 3/8 inch to attach this head to it. Now, the difference between this head and this one's obviously a lot heavier, but it's also a lot tougher. The idea is that if I adapt using these threads, I can put the tripod head from my big boy one onto this small one, which would mean I wouldn't have to fiddle with plates, putting on tripods. I would just unscrew and screw stuff in, which seems like a dream. So let's see if that works. I honestly hate taking this tripod apart. You screw off this top bit, and then it screws in really weirdly. It doesn't like automatically stop like how much threading, so I think I had this originally screwed in with like that much screw. This much screw for this bit to connect to this bit, which is just ridiculous. Today we're fixing that. In theory, this screws onto there. I hate the fact it's gold, but it looks a bit tacky, but hopefully it's as strong. And it goes onto there. Ah, there you go. That's way more sturdier. Great, love that. I can't believe that worked. That worked better than I expected. Come on, let's go. I think for today, I might take this outside. I mean, it's a cool test run. Sorry, this might be shaking quite a lot. It's weirdly top heavy holding it like this, but you know, whatever. It's also weirdly easy. Like, I'm just holding it down low, like my arm. I would normally have to hold my arm like out like this to be able to get a shot at eye level, but I'm just holding my arm out like normal. Why didn't I get one of these sooner? Now, I got a few comments in the last video about how I tie my shoelaces. I used the bunny ear method. That's the only method that I found works for me. I tried doing the whole loop-de-loop thing. Doesn't work. I cannot do it to make it any way usable. So this is just what I've been doing so far. Shut up. Oh wait, I need to go get my keys. Also went and grabbed my ND filter. It looks really bright out there, so this is probably going to be needed. Okay, now I need to check how cold it is. Wow, it is bright. And we're even in the shade. It's not actually too cold. There's a bit of chill. You ever do that? You kind of poke your head out the door to make sure that you need to get a hoodie on or something. I do that all the time. Let's go get a hoodie, just in case. Just in case. I end up getting like a red shirt. I can tie that around my waist and it looks a tiny bit more fashionable. Let's go. Aha. Yes. I thought it was very bright out here and it is very bright out here. So let's get some B-roll done of me in the neighborhood, and then I guess we'll just talk to the camera and catch up. Just as soon as I get my ND filter. Okay, hope you guys like that B-roll. I ended up having to go like a lot farther than I thought I would have to go just to find a place that was kind of shaded. This place is not shaded at all. Hang on, I'm literally right by the woods. Let me just get in there. There's just so many people and they're always very wary when someone has a camera. So let me just find a place and we'll sit down and I'll talk. Okay, made it somewhere a bit quieter. This is it. This is kind of like a woods that I went to when I was like running quite a lot, and I was here most of the time. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, that reminds me. Big announcement. So by the time this video comes out, so on Sunday, I will be back in Falmouth. That's right. The announcement came out last week, so I'm going back. Got my ticket already done, so expect a vlog on that. But yeah, apart from that, I've kind of just been doing a lot of uni work. We've got a lot of our projects coming up and it's quite nice because right now we're in something called Reading Week, which is essentially where we get a bit of time to ourselves to catch up on any work that we're missing. You know, almost have a break, but not really. You gotta work still. I'm currently working on this project with a partner. So like every week we've been getting a new brief from one of my units to make an ad for. And this one that I'm really excited about. We're essentially making a statue for Trafalgar Square. Oh, it's very bright. There's like shadows from trees. Yeah, we're making a statue to help raise awareness for the Trussell Trust, which is just a really nice kind of thing that we're doing. We're not giving it to them, but it's just a brief. I have to admit that my intentions for coming into the woods and going outside are kind of like double-pronged. I mostly wanted to come out here because, you know, change of scenery, but also I haven't been outside in ages. I've just been cooped up doing all my uni work and working on this vlog. So it's really nice just to get out. Man, I can't believe I became one of those guys. It's like, ooh, I like going outdoors. Yeah, I used to be one of those kids that would just stay inside the entire time. And then like I started going outside during the pandemic, well, the first one. And now I guess I try to get out at least a few times a week. When I was back at the flat, I'd make sure that I would go down into Asda, not get it delivered. because it meant that I got out the house, because I'm just sitting down all day editing and doing work. Great getting out, but you cannot believe I became one of those people. Where was I again? Oh yeah, so next week, well, when this video comes out, I'll already be in Falmouth, which should be cool. I'm gonna be glad to get back. I've also just been doing work all this time. I haven't really been showing a lot of that on the vlog, just because I haven't quite figured out a way to make vlogging and working mix and, you know, like, look interesting, which is, yeah, with my new kind of thing where I don't want to use time lapses, that's actually being really challenging. So you'll see me do work on this vlog when I figure out how to make it interesting on video. So yeah, sorry there wasn't too much going on in today's vlog. Kind of don't have a lot to do. I'm kind of like keeping pace, waiting to go back on Saturday. That's when I've got my ticket booked. But yeah, thought it'd be nice to get out. I wanted to show you that cool camera thing. I got the idea from this channel called Make Art Now. I've probably put them in the card up. Where's the finger go? Put them in the card up that way. You know. But yeah, I guess thanks for watching and see you in Falmouth. Honestly, so glad to be going back. I haven't worn in my shoes properly yet, and they're really starting to rub. Ah.